story in just a sec. In the snow with little clothes on. Marguerite got in touch. She's in Lincolnshire. She says, this is true. She says, I'm 81 and I go outside virtually naked every day and do 10 deep yoga breaths. No matter what the weather, it's very good for you and it helps you keep the weight off. The good news is our house is not overlooked. Thank you very much indeed, Marguerite, for that. Which is an unlikely internet hit, a series of pictures featuring men from Hull posing naked in the snow. Over 2,000 people have joined a Facebook group which shows pictures of the group of friends posing naked in the snow, complete with carefully placed props. The success of the page has now quite literally snowballed. I thank you. Dave Hanrahan is one of the models. In fact, I think he started the whole thing off. He's on the line now. Dave, good afternoon to you.
Afternoon, Peter.
Where did this idea come from?
Basically, one of my friends, we'd had a few drinks on Saturday night. He sent me a picture on his Facebook page saying, can you beat this? I then replied with a picture. And by the end of the night, there was 5 of friends, close friends, all had a picture sort of like posted. On Sunday morning, I received about another 10 pictures, all again from friends, just really, really, really good pictures. And then by the end of the day, we sort of like had about 30, 40 pictures of people, all friends again, all we've known each other, since we was young lads. And it sort of like just carried on from there. One of my other friends then opened up a page. It was called Lovers of Naked Snow, and uploaded the sort of like 30 pictures that I had. I did mention earlier on that we could maybe do a calendar just for charity, and then the pictures just started coming, and it was phenomenal. It really was. By the end of the first day, I think we had 800 people had posted on the wall, sort of like the comments, really funny, and the pictures got more and more imagination. It was really, really good.
It's unbelievable how these things take off. And what we're basically saying is that there were a lot of guys on Saturday night when it was that cold, took their clothes off, went out into the garden and had pictures taken with no clothes on. That's basically what we're saying.
Well, yeah, mainly it's a lot of the people come on the Sunday because the first sort of like 5 so close. It was really when we opened up the other page, which a friend of ours who's a PR guru, he's away in Magaluf, he actually opened up the page for us, and he said it'll be a bit of fun, see how you go with it, and that's when mainly a lot of the people started coming. On the Sunday, the Saturday there was only 5, and I did actually post on my Facebook wall saying if we could get 12 it would be a good laugh. We could maybe do a little bit for charity and take it from there. So that was sort of like it. When we got to the 12, then I got 20. I said, look, we've got to cut this off somewhere. But then in the meantime, my friend opened up the Lovers of Naked Snow page, and then it just it was massive. There's probably over 120 pictures, I would have thought. Brilliant pictures, all in great taste. It really was. It'd make a fantastic calendar.
Well, I can't believe how this took off, and a lot of people have been telling me, and I got tweets last night saying, we need to talk about it and all the rest of it. I can't believe it. And then I find out this morning, has it been pulled?
Late last night, when, sort of like 6:30, because me, another friend, was managing the actual admin of the site. Well, there was 3 of us. We tried to log on, and it just wasn't there. We couldn't log on to it. Now, to try and track down Facebook is a nigh on miracle. You cannot speak to anybody. It's just a closed shop. I think we've tried to get in touch with the lad who did it, but like I say, I don't know if he's in Yorker or anything. We can't get it back on.
Okay, let me just ask you simply: do you think it's been shut down because it wasn't tasteful, or it could just be a fault, of course? So we mustn't assume that it's been shut down. But what's your feeling?
I think by a message that I did receive, I think one of the pictures was what they said wasn't tasteful, and obviously we was never promoting anything to do with pornography or anything like that. We was merely having a really good laugh about it, and everybody who's joined in, like I said, 2,000 people, can't be wrong, and there can't have been anybody that found any of the pictures not so good taste, because all the guys that took the pictures had covered up. If there was ever one on, and me and another friend had seen it, we would have taken it off straight away. Now the snow's obviously melted, we couldn't have received any more pictures. So it seems strange how we can go best part of 3 or 4 days. Now the snow's melting, they're not going to receive any pictures. I'm sure warning, even if there was one that we didn't pick up, would have been enough for us to take it off. But we've got that many pictures. They're all of brilliant taste. Brilliant taste.
Well, some people listening will have seen some of the pictures, and you're convinced that there were no bad ones.
No, 100%.
Okay.
Obviously, if there was, me and my friend would have taken them definitely straight off. Going back to how we originally started, we just always see it as Hull gets a bad vibe, and this was, I think personally, was the biggest thing that's ever come to Hull as a fun thing, to get 2,000 people in on it. We have people from Australia, America, all over the place that have commented, because we put a little post up to say where you guys from. That says we're out in America, we're out in Australia, all over England. It was fantastic. It was brilliant. It was going great. We've been out with me and another lad. He's called Mike. We've priced up calendars to try and see. We've gone to designers and calendars, and we thought it was a great way to make money for charity, and we would have just put it all back in the pot, and it'd have been a great thing for Hull. And I'm sure we could have got rid of a couple of thousand, because I know that everybody on the page would have took one. Definitely.
Well, yes, I'm just reading a note here from Joanne, who's been in touch with me. She said, Peter, it's a shame these tasteful pictures have been... This is from a woman. It's a shame these tasteful pictures have been removed from Facebook and slowed down any progress for the guys who wanted to put their pictures on a calendar for charity purposes. You see, you've got a lot of support on this.
But massive support. Last night, there was a group that set up saying, let's get naked... let's get the Lovers of Naked Snow back up and running, and 500 people have already signed back up to that. Bearing in mind, a lot of people now, they don't know each other. So initially at the start, there was the first 50, 70 lads that put the pictures on. I knew every single one of them, because we're all friends. And then it really has gone from there. So we've got people putting them on obviously from Hull, but commenting from all over the place. So it's a real shame, because now we've lost all focus of... we can't get the ball rolling, because we can't get in touch with every person to say, this is what we want to do, and take this to the next step, sort of thing.
Well, listen, I hope you do get a calendar either way. It might be a fault that it's come off. It could be back on. Let's hope it's that. But listen, well done. You certainly got everybody talking anyway. It's a lot of people, and you spread Hull's story worldwide.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good to talk. And just for the ladies listening who might not have seen, just describe your picture before you go.
Well, obviously it's a Saturday night. It's 10:30, and it's snowing. It's really snowing.
Yeah.
And obviously, what do you do if it's Saturday night 10:30 and it's snowing? You put the barbecue on, don't you? That's what I generally do anyway. I don't know what you're up to, Peter, on a Saturday night.
Nor are you going to find out either.
Cheers.
I had my clothes on anyway, and I was nowhere near a barbecue.
Thanks a lot.
All right, good luck, David.
Cheers, bye.
All right, David Hanrahan. He started the whole thing off, an unlikely internet hit. All those people, as I say, just found out today that it's been pulled, but it could just be that it is a fault. We're not absolutely sure on that. Right, the time is 14 minutes to 2 o'clock.